sun where the baobab grows, where stories rise and the harmattan blows. We gather here with hearts aglow. Naija's geeking out. Let's start the show.
Hello and welcome to Naija's Geeking Out. This is episode 280. Wow, that's a lot. It's been, if you look at it, it's been almost over how many years now? 280. Oh, well.
It's a lot of episodes.
It's a lot of episodes. But yeah, we are back again and consistently. Kex, how are you doing?
I'm good today. I'm good. It's good to be back. How's things?
It's good to be back. Yeah, we missed you last week. Thankfully, you're not around, and we're very happy.
Thankfully.
It was a very peaceful podcast. Yeah, like peaceful podcasts are not our bread and butter.
Yes.
Yeah. But Dako, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. It's a pretty peaceful week. So long may it continue.
Long may it continue. Long may it continue. Yes.
More peace? You want peace? Why?
Yeah.
Some certain types of peace. Yeah.
Yeah. So, it's not every day goes past.
I mean, obviously, it's not all peaceful in the world. I mean, people are being mad.
Yeah.
People are being mad, unfortunately. Oh, yeah.
Our listeners don't join for peace. That one we should do that. What are you doing? Okay.
Yeah, fair enough. But this week, we saw the return of another show. We are getting a lot of content so far. Daredevil Born Again Season 2 returns with the first episode. Yeah.
Yep.
Invincible Season 4 dropped a very unique episode as well.
Yep.
Yeah. Supergirl did a teaser to a trailer that dropped today. The trailer is dropping tomorrow. We will talk about that as well. And then, there are rumors about the budget of that movie that we will need to address.
Yes.
But let's start with that in the first place, Supergirl. And what that means for the overall DCU going forward. It has there have been reports, rumors, not confirmed, that it has a budget of 100 million. The most concrete evidence I can find of this is James Gunn denying the budget of 200 million, suggesting it might be lower than that. But then we are getting people saying that it might be around 100 million. People like James Campier was reporting on this as a rumor.
Yeah.
But this is going to be weird.
I don't think it can be 100 million. I don't think it can be 100 million.
Okay.
Not for what they're trying to do. I mean, we're talking about forget. We know AI is doing all kinds of magic, but if this movie is going to be put up on IMAX, the quality has to be there, right? So we're talking about, forget the cosmic element of it, the spacefaring element of it, the extraterrestrial. Should I say extraterrestrial, like other planetary stuff, right? So we're going to have to build sets that look like other planets. We're going to talk about makeup and costume for aliens. We're talking about a dog that flies, a girl that flies, laser beams, and all of that good stuff. I mean, how is that possible?
I remember that Supergirl's, the storyline takes place across multiple locations.
Yes,
like it's basically an odyssey for her.
Yes.
Yeah. So I find it very difficult to believe the 100 million because, like, this Godzilla, for example, was around 70 million or so.
Which Godzilla?
-1. I'm trying to remember if it was -1 or this one. No, I'm talking of movies that actually had low budget, like -1, and then there was this sci-fi film that came out around 70 million. It wasn't a really good sci-fi movie, but the effects were good.
I know what you're talking about. This is the one. I didn't like the film in the long run, but I know the film you're talking about. Oh God, where they had a robot kid in it.
Yes.
I'm blanking on the
Creator.
Yes. Those are both sci-fi movies, but both movies used special. What's it called? they had some special things going on with them. They were like some really innovative cost cutting in how they did their CGI and all of
Which I
that.
think a lot more. If I'm being frank, I think, and I know Hollywood's got this fancy accounting. I think their movie budgets have been bloated for ages. If I'm being honest, but I think everything in Hollywood, everything in Hollywood is bloated. So
Yeah.
which is what surprises me that in Hollywood, 100 million.
For this, and it's not an indie movie.
Yeah.
It's a big studio film.
Yeah,
And James Gunn is no, yeah.
Yeah, 'cause you
James
can't get
Gunn
away with
uses
it.
ILM. Yeah.
Because even to be honest, once you're like a Warner Brothers, you can't even get away with using innovative methods. It's almost baked in. You know,
Into
You
the-
can or you cannot.
you cannot.
Oh, sorry. Yes, I agree with you.
can't
I
do it.
agree with you.
You're almost
Yeah.
trapped into the whole Hollywood bloated
Yeah.
accounting, bloated salaries, bloated everything that comes with it.
if James Gunn has found a hack to make this for 100
100
million, then I
Only
will be-
production, right? Not marketing.
yes,
Okay.
yes, production.
But
if he has found a hack to make it for the, but let me give you a comparison. The budget for Harry Potter is coming at 100 million per episode.
I forget that one. That series, I don't know. I really don't know what HBO are. Why they're getting so carried away. It feels like they're just doing.
No,
The
to be
most.
fair, they are building sets with the aim of using it for theme parks later on. So they are building actual physical buildings
what?
that they want to use
Theme parks. Oh,
after all. So like they are betting
okay,
big on
okay.
it. So that's part of what's accounted for the cost.
it's strategic. It's not just
Yes.
yeah,
show.
all those
Okay.
diagonally, all of those. Things
Yeah, they're actually going to build it out their physical elements for that. So yes,
Okay.
imagine that kind of budget being used for a Supergirl movie that has way more special effects, way more expenses that you can count. But yeah, because at 100 million, it feels like a sci-fi episode.
Like,
Can I ask a question? Can I ask a
It's not have
question there?
flashback.
Yeah,
What is the cheapest MCU film?
Maybe Thor or Letier's Incredible Hulk stuff is not even cheap.
Is there a way even? Yeah,
I'm trying to think what would be the cheapest MCU movie.
I will do some product. I will do some.
Ant-Man, 130 million,
But even Ant-Man can't be.
2015.
The Ant-Man will be expensive. Those effects.
No, the
Ant-Man
first
can't
Ant-Man.
Hmm.
The
No.
first Ant-Man. It's like 130 million for the Ant-Man.
It can't be. It can't be.
Why?
It can't be the cheapest.
No, I'm saying that's the cheapest MCU movie.
You think
The
so?
first Ant-Man, yeah. According to
Sorry. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. It's cheaper
I'm looking
than
at it.
Thor? The first Thor.
yeah, they still cost more than 130 million.
Oh yeah, actually yeah. So everything I've seen here is agreeing with that.
That
Yeah.
means they paid very little money for.
Oh, and the Marvels as well. God, this should not be like the Marvels.
What?
The
How was
Marvels
that?
as well. They're saying it cost around that amount as well, around 130 million, according to Vanity Fair.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So I hope this is not the same. I hate that. I really hate that comparison.
What with the Marvels?
The Marvels
Yeah, but so
Supergirl.
can I say something? As much as I don't like that film,
How did they
That-
get away with that? Yeah.
that budget they made, what they made for
Yeah.
that budget is very good on the screen.
Yeah. How did they get away
It's
with
very
that?
good. So if that cost 130 million, the issues I had with that film had nothing to do with CGI.
Yeah,
It was the storyline.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
wondering how they even got away with that because
Maybe they didn't pay that girl.
To be fair, for this movie, you're not seeing a lot of big stars. Millie Alcock, yeah, she's big, but she's not the biggest star.
yeah, they
And she's
saved
the-
money up.
So
Yes,
okay,
and-
okay. Let me ask you
yeah.
a question. Is Bill Alcock not going to get more than what David got for Superman?
No,
Never in this life.
no.
But is she not
Never
bigger than,
in
is she not
life.
bigger than David Coulson?
She's
David
not.
is she's not.
It's not.
What's David been apart from Superman?
In Twister, forget what he's been in for the role itself.
No. Wait, Millie Alcock has only been in House of the Dragon. So
Which is bigger than
Yeah.
anything he's ever
Oh,
been in.
No, David has been in Twister.
David has
before.
been in Twister. David
Wow,
has
yeah.
Yeah.
Almost already watched.
He made money now.
Duro now. I know that if we Google both of them, you see that David has been in more than the girl.
Yeah.
Okay,
David has been
okay. Who's more popular between the two of them? More presence.
No. Wait. You say more popular.
No, okay. I'm
You
talking
and I
about.
say more
I'm talking about in
presence. Which
terms
one are you
of
saying that for?
stardom. Sorry, I'm not talking about whether the. Because to me, I think
He does.
Millie is
No,
the
they
biggest
don't.
star.
They don't. It's not just about who was the biggest star. Both of them, they are both low. They are not. They've not yet broken onto the big stage. They're not yet
Correct.
A-list. They're not yet
Yeah.
B-list.
But
So
for me,
even if she was slightly more popular, David got a way bigger role. He was headlining a much bigger film. So
Okay,
there's no
okay.
way she can command the amount of money David is commanding.
So basically, what you're saying is citizen. He got
No,
of course.
he got
I'm not saying no.
No. Okay, can I tell you something? I'm saying that.
Yes.
I am saying that. I'm saying that historically, men get paid more than women in
Fair,
Hollywood.
but this is a different scenario altogether. Superman, the franchise, is a bigger franchise than Supergirl.
I know.
So
I won't say
because it's a main character, right?
One sec, guys.
Today?
because it's the best character.
Wait. So Superman is the star. Collinsworth is the star of the movie Superman, but Rachel Brosnan has done more stuff than him.
Yes,
but I bet he got paid higher.
Yes, because he's number one on the call sheet.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
He's number one on the call sheet. It's why they bounced. See, forget Rachel Brosnan and Superman. Remember Tony and what was this guy in Iron Man? That one was complaining anyhow. That wants to get paid.
Tony and that guy, yeah.
For Iron Man 1 and Iron Man 2. Tony is the headliner for the.
No. For Iron Man 1, he got paid higher.
He got paid more than
Tony.
He got paid higher than
yes, he did.
Yes. That was part of the.
That was part of the. Okay.
But sorry, today this guy is even in Iron Man 1. Robert Downey Jr. has more pedigree than Terrence Howard.
As of Iron Man 1?
Yes.
Because I think Iron Man was just coming back from the bad phase.
He was just going through a stretch of I'm trying to get myself back. But in terms of pedigree and things that he done, he's that junior that they put in his name is not just for
but I agree. But by that time his worth was low.
Is what
I agree because we're coming back from an incident. Right? But anyway, let's
fine. So
I think he'll get paid more. And I think he signed on for 3 pictures or something.
Which is fine, yeah. That I get. It'd be probably a longer term deal.
The actors themselves for Supergirl, I'm certain are not expensive. It's just again, it's the costumes, it's the locations, it's the CG, it's post-production, it's all of that stuff that we're talking about that's going to be expensive.
And I was really hoping for some epics because I remember the Supergirl comic. There were some big fights, not massively big, but there were some really cool fight sequences that I was really hoping to see here.
Okay, so I've also heard some rumors about the audience, the screen testings.
Okay, go for it.
They've been very middling. They've been very, very middling. I've heard complaints about the bad guy. Is it Kree, something like that?
Yeah.
That not very convincing. I've heard that they've had to do some reshoots, which is fine. Is fine. They probably even do multiple reshoots in these things as a standard now, Seth, that they will expect to do. But they have been the screen testings, the rumors from that is not particularly engaging. And they say this guy Lobo is very good, but he's there for a short amount of time. Mars Lobo is very good, but of course we know he's not going to be there for the long term. But I don't know, guys. I don't know.
No, to be fair, the comic was because I can see where they are coming from, even if they adapt the story correctly. The Kree guy in the book, it wasn't a guy that could face Supergirl believably. He was an enemy that just kept getting away and leaving it along his path. So I can see how that doesn't translate well.
But he has to be a charismatic,
presence to him.
Buccaneer type, with his sword and everything. He has to be someone who is sly, who is quite sly, not necessarily, pound for pound, muscle.
Yeah. I was, when they first said Lobo was in this film, I was hoping they were replacing the bad guy with Lobo.
It would change the story significantly.
Right, guys. Just to go back to that discussion we had.
Okay.
David Crossland for Superman got paid $750.
Yep.
Rachel Brosnan
Yep.
got paid $750.
750,000.
Yes,
Yeah,
thousand. So they
fair.
both got the same amount, and they're
For
saying
what? For Superman?
yes,
Superman, yeah.
Yes,
Did you not get paid up to 1 million for
no,
Superman?
they both got paid the same amount, and they reckon all saying that Millie is getting exactly the same amount for Supergirl.
Oh, okay, fair.
Okay.
That's fair.
Which is I kind of
It's just,
I don't mind
I
that,
get
actually.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess it's where you are in your career at that point. You know, he probably get more for the next one. I'm guessing.
Yeah, incremental. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, what's his name? Thor got really low for his first one, and
Yeah.
then that's the what they call it? Not stepping.
Step,
It's like that's the concept though.
It's
The more you
skills
add,
as you go. Yeah.
skills.
Yeah.
Skill.
Okay.
Yeah, the more you add, you get higher. Let me give a quick rundown of what they say the premise of this movie is. EW has confirmed that Supergirl will stick closely to the premise of Tom King's Woman of Tomorrow comic series, describing the movie as part John Wick, part True Grit with superheroes. A young alien girl tracks down Superman's tormented party girl cousin to bring the brutes that killed her family to justice, Creme of the Yellow Hills. Kara has a personal motivation to complete the task. During an early encounter with Creme, the adversary poisons her beloved superdog, Crypto, who will die in 3 days' time without the antidote he keeps among his personal effects. This is new, right?
No, that wasn't it. I remember.
Was it the book?
Yes.
I did not remember this.
Yes.
Oh, my mistake. Okay. I remember the girl hiring her, but I forgot completely about Crypto. The lovable but untamable Crypto is Kara's last remnant of her life back on Krypton before the destruction of her home world, an event that continues to haunt the comic book Superwoman. Okay. Right. So, should we talk about the brief teaser that we saw today?
Yeah,
Yes.
briefly. Talk about it briefly. Okay, can I just say something?
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm on YouTube a lot, and I saw this thumbnail of Superman on some small screen player as a thumbnail.
Yeah.
I literally just scrolled past it because I thought it was some fan made. It did not even occur to me that it was. I didn't look to see that it was the Warner Brothers account or the DC account. I literally saw it and just moved on. It did not look like anything like a teaser until you guys pointed it out and I went about to watch it. Which kind of then when I now watch it, kind of think, yeah, this looks very done on a cheap. Done on it's to me it's a nothing teaser. The only thing it did for me was double down on the comparisons to Guardians of the Galaxy.
Comparisons or the same movie?
I'm not gonna go far saying the same movie, but I have to remind myself that James Gunn is not the one directing this film.
It's
His hand up Craig Gillespie's ass and just puppeting him.
because based on what we've seen so
Same
far,
thing.
nah.
Can I ask a question?
I am tired of a character that is using music to explain her feelings. Listening to
Oh
music. I
my
am tired of that. with James Gunn.
god!
Like I've had it up to here with him and that kind of
Oh.
characterization. And seeing that is the big teaser they are doing for us, like this is going to be a core of our character. No, I don't want.
It's so done.
Yeah,
It's so
there are
done.
so many other ways you can characterize a person without music.
It's the same. It's the same thing in the 90s when they were using like slow mo John Wick. I said John Wick. John Woo, two guns,
Yeah.
dogs,
Yeah.
all of that stuff. Like, it's so played. It's so done. By the end of Guardians of the Galaxy 3, I don't know if you guys remember, but we talked about it and we said the only thing we will say changing that movie is, well, maybe not the only thing.
Not the only thing,
Reduce
but
the
the
music.
music cut.
The music was a character. And you can do and that's why, man, God. The more I think about the Batman, the more I actually realize I really like that film. And I know you guys thought it was okay, but I really like that film because Gotham felt like a character there. They didn't have to use the score. Was very.
I still remember the Ave Maria in the Batman.
At the start. Yes.
Yes.
When he was, I think I was looking in the what's that thing called, binoculars or something across them.
Yeah.
It's great score in that film. But now it just feels like everything we watch, the 80s, 90s, or some sort of pop or some what's that thing called, like underground music group, whether it's the I can't remember this
Punk rock for
punk
Superman.
rock, I'm still thinking
80s
about
for
Superman one, and I was like,
people are not defined just by their music taste.
And I think he does a disservice to. So when it comes to Guardians of the Galaxy, because when he started with the music, we've come to accept that that's like almost like core to the concept of Guardians of the Galaxy, and we had no issue with that. It was perfect. Boom.
We can rock with it. Yeah.
But then, hang on a minute. Okay, you're doing similar with the Peacemaker. All of a sudden, we have these pictures. What's going on? Then you're doing it. Then with Superman, you inserted your music choices, your punk rock. Okay. I've never
associated Superman
with anything to do any type of music. If I've been honest, it's
not
it's score
about music.
Yes, it's like the only music you associate with Superman is the iconic score in the background. But you did the James Gunn thing, and now you're doing the game.
I don't mind. Yeah, I don't mind Superman having a music taste, or what's this thing called? Characters have music taste, but then if you keep using that as a shortcut for describing character, it's
it doesn't work. And to be honest,
like Superman doesn't need to. Superman doesn't say that Superman doesn't need to go and punk rock. You can have punk rock in the background. He doesn't need to be talking about it.
It was shoehorned in. And even when they tried to explain
it wasn't organic.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's shoehorned in.
And then the Peacemaker season 2 with the 2 music episodes.
It was
2 music videos.
In a way, it's almost going the way of this idiot.
Snyder?
No, the guy who, oh god, why do I always remember this guy's name? The guy who directed the last 2 Thor films. When you're giving the reins and then you become more and more indulgent you double down on the things you like without any control. And I think because you've been successful in the past, they're probably hesitant to tell you, okay, relax.
What Snyder is for slow-mo and visual symbolism. Gun is for music, and what it is for absurd comedy. It gets annoying.
It does. I mean, it does. There are some bits I was just watching Superman and I was like, didn't need to be there. Take that out. Talking about this teaser, it starts with a shot of Crypto in her spaceship, and I think she has like a floating beer bottle or something, and he licks a beer bottle. She's listening to, well, she's not even listening. I think she's just passed out somewhere while we listen to a recording from Superman, her cousin, basically saying, "Look, I miss you. When are you going to come back home? Just checking in on you. Blah 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 blah." And then there's a shot of her listening to an iPod. Like was it an iPod video? It was an iPod video, right?
Yeah. It's an iPod with the it has a screen.
Yeah. So she's listening to an iPod video, and it was so reminiscent of Star-Lord. That was how we got introduced to Star-Lord with his Walkman. Start of Guardians of the Galaxy, and he's doing it again. I'm starting to wonder if I had to go and Google to see if Craig Gillespie is a real person or is
oh dear.
Or is it hey guys,
that's okay, but but it's annoying. It's like what I'm thinking.
It's so original.
What I'm thinking of is still comparison to Snyder and Patty Jenkins in Wonder Woman.
Continue.
You can see that in Wonder Woman, the visual palette, the visual storytelling was all Snyder. I think even most of the story bits was Snyder, with Patty inserting her own elements to it to make it a better movie. And
Yes.
we are seeing that here with
Yes.
this. But except where Snyder's visual storytelling is like it can fade into the background. This is
Yeah.
loud and in your face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you guys know I really, really like the first Wonder Woman film.
It's a really good movie.
I liked it a lot. I
Yeah.
know people had issues with it, but I like it a lot, and I liked it because of the merging of those two styles worked for me. The Snyder's action, slow mo, Desgi, superhero landing, all of that stuff, with the real feminine
Heart.
energy. Yeah, that's Patty Jenkins brought to it, and that Gal Gadot had in that film. But this one, it just feels. And the thing, unfortunately, it's like we've seen it back to back to back to back. We're constantly seeing it. We've just Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is made, what, 4 years ago, maybe? And then we've had Superman, and then we've had Peacemaker again.
Yeah.
And now we're having you do this. It's just like if the whole point of you doing this universe was for us to have different styles and different people bring something to the table. But so far, we've seen your two Peacemakers, your Superman, your
Creature
what's the name of that?
Commandos.
Creature Commandos. Yeah, I was trying to remember the name. Creature Commandos, and now it feels like we're seeing you do Guardians of the Galaxy again in DCU this time.
Holding out hope for lanterns.
Who's doing lanterns? Lindelof wrote it, but who's doing
Lindelof.
Yeah,
Tom King is involved. Lindelof and I think it's this guy,
Yeah.
Drew Goddard. The
See,
guy that did
Yeah.
Martian and this
See,
Project Hail Mary.
when you have people like
okay.
Lindelof,
Yeah.
they have their own style that cannot be almost
Hijacked.
subservient to some overlord style. Do you see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
So he's probably, or he's somebody like Craig Gillespie, whoever this guy is, might
Yeah.
be more of a like how Liam Russell is in Chelsea, where he's just a puppet.
Yeah.
For so
Yeah.
Craig might be along those lines.
Yeah.
No, Craig has directed a couple of movies.
Yeah,
Tell me what.
Cruella.
Give me what?
Hi, Tony,
Hi-
Cruella. Yeah.
What?
Some Dumb Money. He did Dumb Money.
So did you watch Cruella with
No.
that girl, Andrew
I
Garfield's
know,
ex?
no, I didn't watch it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Emma
Did you
Stone-
watch Dumb Money? The one about the
Nope.
cryptos, the GameStop thing.
Nope. No.
You didn't watch I, Tonya?
So he's not exact. So he's not a bad director, and apparently he's
Yeah.
No. I've not seen any of these things you're mentioning.
he's rated female-centric films. So
Yeah.
I just want he hasn't done anything like this.
Okay.
Before. But yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I wonder
And
if he pitched it this way to this guy to say, "Oh, this is how I want it to look. I want it to be like
Yeah.
that is." I want it to be like Flash Gordon.
That's weird. I just look at this guy's filmography. I've not seen one. One of his films.
Fair enough. But
Yeah.
I hope it turns out good. But like right now, yeah. Let's see the trailer tomorrow. This might be a, what's it called?
Okay, yeah, we might be jumping the gun.
Yeah.
Okay. So before we move on, I just wanted to mention that have you heard the stories that maybe Avengers Doomsday might be moving its date so that it no longer clashes with June? Or June.
So
With June.
this is what what date is this supposed to drop? 23rd?
I thought it was the 18th.
I don't know.
I don't know why.
know.
I think June 3 release date.
So what I'm curious as to is it going to come earlier? Is it going to come later?
It can't come later. So it's 18 December. I was right. 18 December is a release date for both of them currently.
So what do you think? Should it come earlier or should it come later?
I would say come
What
earlier.
would your
Because if you
what
go
would your
late,
strategy-
you're almost going into January. Because the next week after that is Christmas week. 18 plus 7. That's literally Christmas Day.
Yeah.
It needs a long.
And if the issue is IMAX, you have to have 2 weeks gap in my mind. You can't just be a 1 week gap. It has to be a 2 week gap.
Yeah. So yeah,
Before
like 4th of December or something.
Yes.
Yeah. It does. It does need to. It does need to. It needs a long run. To be quite honest.
Yeah, because imagine coming earlier and then your box office just cut short because all your audiences are going for Dune. So the people that would probably repeat the movies multiple times are going to watch Dune instead
Yeah.
because they've seen it once.
Yeah, that to me that would be the issue. It's the repeat viewers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that's who is going to keep the box office staying power.
Yeah.
People going multiple times to see the movie. But if you are coming earlier, even if it's 2 weeks earlier, you are losing those repeat viewers for sure.
Oh
I mean,
yeah, for sure.
For me,
it's not even.
so for me, I
Sorry.
would normally I wouldn't even care when June is. I would just watch Doomsday as many times as I want, and then I watch June. But if I now am aware that June, I'm going to lose watching June in the IMAX, that's what will stop me. Because if I'm going to watch June, I want to watch it in the IMAX.
Yeah.
So if I find that it's going to be the IMAX for this week, but if you don't watch it that week, it's gone. I would then I would stop and pause it. Listen, I've watched Doom twice already. Let me quickly go and watch.
But to be honest, I could actually firm not watching June in IMAX. But the fact remains that there's still no. But the fact remains that is even if let's say they've got hypothetically, let's say a cinema has got 5 IMAX screens,
Yep.
and they're showing Avengers. Let's say they're showing Doomsday on 4 and Dune on 1. That's still one more screen that IMAX needs. That Doomsday needs.
Yeah.
Well, so can I ask a question? When
Yeah.
you said a cinema is showing it on 5 IMAXs, what do you mean by that?
No,
Yeah,
they-
they have five screens. Five.
no, most cinemas just
There's
have
no
one
cinema
IMAX.
that has one IMAX screen.
One
No
IMAX,
cinema.
Yeah.
No idea.
Yeah.
That-
Maybe
that-
you
that's
can
the
invite to
issue.
cinema chains, but yeah, cinemas is just one big IMAX
Yeah,
screen.
they normally have. I've never seen any that has got two IMAX. They all have
Wow.
one. So that's the biggest issue. That is the biggest issue.
Okay, but theoretically, look at it this way then.
Yep.
So that means that if I could show it 6 times, or I could show it, 8 times a day, right? Once Dune comes,
Yeah.
at all, which Dune will want to show it 2-3 times a
Can,
day.
can, can, I make it
Dune
worse?
will want to show it
Can-
6
can-
times a
can I
day
make it
because
worse?
they want to
Can
maximize
I
that
make it worse
money.
for you?
No.
Yeah.
And my point being that they will lose
Yeah.
no matter what.
And to us,
Yeah.
the deal is not when they make the deals. You cannot tell them that we're showing it in the afternoon.
It's, you,
They take
I
it
have
for-
the IMAX
They
screen
take it for the
for
whole
this.
run of a week or
Yeah.
or what is
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Yeah. And Dune has some of the
Does
biggest
that mean
young.
that that once Dune comes out, Doomsday will no longer be available in IMAX?
correct.
Yeah, if it's coming
Are you
earlier.
sure?
Yes.
Yes.
They locked it down.
They locked down the IMAX.
Yes.
I don't know what Magic Zaslav did, or the team at Warner Bros. They locked down IMAX.
It's right, they're not the first film I've heard that. Do that. Listen, when we come
That's
out,
what films do.
We
They
own
all
IMAX
lock out.
for
They all
this
lock
period.
down
Yeah.
IMAX. Yeah.
Wow.
because it's bigger money as well. The take
Yeah.
by default is way bigger.
Um,
Yeah, I know.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure Barbenheimer was because Barbie was not on IMAX.
Yes.
It was
Yeah,
on
no,
IMAX that was
yeah.
IMAX.
Yeah.
Can I tell you something now? If I can't watch Dune 3 in IMAX in the cinema, I can guarantee you I'll be watching the TV when it comes out.
No,
I will.
that's you.
Yeah.
You are part of the.
I'm saying me.
Yeah, that's yeah. That's not a representative thing because I know a lot of people that want to see Dune 3.
Yeah, I know, but
The-
I'm not. I want to watch it, but I'm not. I like Dune more because it's a very great visual spectacle, and I want to see to see the full glory of it on IMAX.
Well, yeah. Dune, I won the IMAX.
Yeah,
watch this
I think
year, so
I think definitely more Doomsday for me.
maybe they should move Doomsday to. Maybe they should move Doomsday up to Thanksgiving or something. When is Thanksgiving again in America? November.
November. Yeah.
It's normally November, which is not bad. It's not bad timing.
Is
either.
what?
It's
Is
not
what
bad.
is that?
It's not bad timing.
Yeah.
What, November?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. But yeah.
Move it up to November. Let it get that
Or,
1 month.
even if 18, even 2 weeks before, if you start on the 4th, I'm still.
Don't do 2 weeks before.
2 weeks is too short, though.
It's
So
too
you want
short.
3 weeks before?
I want at least a month
It's
before.
really, yeah. 2 weeks is.
Yeah, because
But
these
I
two
think
movies
about
are going to be big on their rewatch, like how low they drop. That's where they're going to
Yeah.
make most of their money.
How
That
long
the
did they
drop
say
is not
this movie
significant.
is? It's like 2 hours 40, something like that. So each day, say they don't have that many. They don't have that many showings
Sure,
in a day.
yeah.
So
And
2 weeks is.
somebody said
really
that
cool.
they. Am I misreading this? Maybe that's something else. They start
Uh-huh.
putting intermissions into movies now.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
watched
yeah.
watched one of these movies this week, and I had intermissions in my movie. I was like, okay, that's interesting. It was like a 10 minutes intermission.
Yeah. They'll
Yeah.
get some more concessions. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. Okay. Okay. Cool. So we'll see. We'll see what they're gonna move it to. But
Yeah.
that is serious bullying tactics. That's serious bullying tactics. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so moving on to what came out last week. We'll start with for content in terms of Invincible episode 4.
Sorry. Just before you move on, did we talk about Powers, the show that they want to, the comic book that they want to?
Yeah, we talked about it
Yeah.
last week.
Yeah, we did. We did.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Invincible episode 4, it's a completely filler episode. Like in the real depth, not okay with. I won't call it a filler episode, but it's a side quest completely from the main storyline. It's an original story that was never in the comics before. Yeah, so it makes it feel very different for everybody watching it for the first time. It's basically Invincible's excursion to hell.
Yes.
Now, if you remember in season 1, the demon that was investigating was banished back to hell. Yeah, this continues that storyline here. And in this episode, they summon Invincible to come and help them fight with Satan against the monsters from the previous age. Apparently, they go into some lore building of what the Earth was, that over they've been 5 ages with monsters ruling one particular age, an age they don't talk about, and then the devils ruling the current age, the last age before the humans came. And that all the weird sci-fi monsters Invincible has been fighting are remnants from the previous age. So all those big magical monsters kaijus that managed to injure them, they're like a remnant from the previous age. That's like what they're trying to explain. And for Invincible, they try to tie in the storyline of him killing and not killing into this episode. Like when is it right to kill, dealing with that guilt. Because the devils, they claim that they are torturing these monsters to prevent them from attacking Earth, which is a good thing.
Yes.
Yes. So they claim that, okay, we have to torture these people so they don't take over and attack Earth.
Yes.
And that is their own explanation for why they are doing what they are doing.
Yes.
And so it comes into conflict with Invincible, who is like, I don't like killing bad guys because of my morality and things like that. That was a fun exploration, but it was a very weird exploration because it's like out of the way completely from anything we are doing. There was no other character in this story apart from Invincible and the devils and then Satan. Nothing tying into a main what's going on the surface.
Huh.
But yeah. Doctor, what did you think?
I haven't watched this one yet.
So Kex?
I haven't seen this one yet.
Oh, you haven't? Oh, okay, sorry. Right, so I found it. Okay, without thinking too deep about the episode, I just thought, okay, it's a filler episode. We've gone back to Damien Darkblood. I like that character when he was like a detective in our world.
Yeah.
I don't think this episode did much to enhance that character, in my view. It might have slightly diminished him, in my view. But I found it very weird, the philosophy of this episode. Not the torturing, not the thingy, but the fact that they made a point to say Satan exists, but he's just somebody who lives basically below us, near the magma level of Earth. So obviously that's the heat, the hell. I get all that. That he's actually a real character that, because of myth, we've now made him into this kind of, and that there is no heaven. So this is the point I wanted to get to: is why. So they made a point to say that no, there's no heaven, and hell is just this place that because people are remembering it, and all I could think throughout this episode was, why do you want to stay at that hornet's nest? I don't understand the point of that.
Wait, what?
Go on.
No. You've never struck me as particularly religious. So
I'm not religious.
Why?
But I'm saying you purposely made these statements. So especially in a world where there's Christians in this world, and you literally just
in our world or in their world?
In their world, plus in our world as well.
Okay.
So you just made this statement: oh, there's no heaven, there's only hell, and
Satan is a good guy.
Satan's a good guy. And
That touches people. That is doing bad things, but it's good.
But it's saving us. And then Mark's taking this on board with almost no pushback about, so there's no heaven. Because I'm guessing he must have been brought up with some form of.
Why? Why are you guessing that?
No.
Why? Why are you guessing that?
Because he's American. Because he's American. It's one of those religious countries in the world. Especially when it comes to Christianity. So what I'm saying is, I find it from the writing perspective. Okay, it's good. I mean, it doesn't affect me, but I was just thinking, why do I want this? And don't get me wrong, I've not had any blowback on it. I've not had any people kicking off. But when I was watching it, I was thinking, why would you say that? What? Unless you purposely want to start that conversation. So put it this way: if I was writing a story, you know what my beliefs are. I will not touch that unless there's a real reason I want to go there. I won't do it as a throwaway. And I just found it. I found it an odd choice. Not that I'm upset by it. I just found it a bit of a. It's almost like just for fun, seeing the beehive and just kicking it. That's what I felt like.
It's not as much a BI for me because this is not the first show to do it, and it's not even done interestingly well in this particular show. Rick and Morty make a whole point of doing this every time.
Yeah,
right.
I mean,
so
many shows.
Rick and Morty, by its very design, is a show that is there to poke and upset everybody. That's the reason the girl. It's part. So I actually expected it Rick and Morty. In this show, I just thought, okay, we're going there. I
was less bothered about the religious element and more bothered about the morality element, because I found what they were trying to say.
I love that.
Very weird.
I love that aspect of it.
Like I found that aspect of it, like, I'm not sure I agree with this messaging they are doing here, or I agree with the template of the storyline they're trying to do here. Beyond that, I'm fine with not agreeing with them, but I'm like, I'm not sure they are doing it well. Like they are.
But you know why they do that?
Yeah.
They're trying to point. They're trying to say it's okay to do bad for the greater good. Which kind of talking to Mark.
Yeah.
Like, listen, you might have to kill a few people to save Earth. So it was not that subtle. If I'm being honest,
it's not subtle, but it wasn't subtle, and that's why I had a problem with it because I expected someone like Mark to resist a bit more that kind of messaging based on his own personality. I expected him to handle it a bit more nuanced than we are bad guys, we torture people, so it's good to torture people because we are bad. And rather than having that kind of extreme, being the one giving the message, because I know where they are going to. If you remember the books, Mark goes down some really
dark,
some parts, in future, and I can see this as a genesis for that. But the execution of the messaging, I was like, I'm not sure this is the best way you could have executed this.
And to be honest, this episode, you didn't watch it, and you watch the next one. I'm pretty sure you won't
miss it in.
That you miss an episode.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, the way this episode.
You can skip this episode.
Yeah.
This is an episode I know for certain I'm going to be skipping because it has nothing to this. If you are watching it, I don't think anybody will come and watch it.
So here's the funny thing. I watch a lot of reactions. So I've been watching reactions to episode 1, 2, 3 of this season. All the reactions to this episode, I've skipped all of them because I'm not. I didn't find the episode that interesting. I didn't want to rewatch it.
Yeah.
Generally.
Because one more. This is the lowest rated Invincible episode
That's what I hear.
Okay,
That's what I hear.
I'm not surprised.
ever.
I'm not
Yeah,
surprised.
yeah. So
I'm not saying it's bad. It was just there. You know,
It was
what's
just nothing.
this?
Yeah.
It's just like tread the water.
Yeah.
I tried to think today. Did we at any point revisit the normal world once they went there?
at the end,
Oh,
when the dad comes for him,
no. I'm confused. Where was the big reveal of the big reveal for what's her name? Eve.
for if that was last episode
Okay. So
when she
okay,
realized she was
okay,
pregnant.
okay.
Yeah.
So okay.
So this episode is
Go on.
Yeah, go.
so this episode it drops down to L. Oh, if this episode starts with that what's it called? The Pharaoh that keeps trying to escape the tomb. And
Oh
just
yeah,
wants
yeah,
to be there.
the Egyptian. Oh, I can
If
say
I-
Egyptian.
yeah.
Yeah. The Egyptian ghost.
He finally picks a woman
Yeah.
and he's fine with it. That's the rebel. But then Invincible drops down to hell, and then when he's back, his dad is here with
Oh yeah,
what's
that
his
we
name?
need you. Yeah.
Yeah, that we need you.
Yeah.
And that's where it ends. But yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know. I think
it's Kex. You
It's a nothing burger.
Yeah, it's a nothing burger.
Yeah. It sounds like.
Actually, it's true. Even I'm trying to remember the name of the lady, the lady they were fighting. I can't remember what the character's name.
I don't care.
Yeah, but
Yeah. Like this could have been an episode where you could do some really interesting nuanced storytelling that Kickman is known for. Like you have an episode, when you have a side quest episode where you really focus on a new concept, new reality, and you are doing something super interesting with it. But this was just like, why are you doing this in the first place? So yeah, that's Invincible episode 4.
Yep.
Okay.
Next week we'll return back to the Virtual Might.
Yeah, do you want to rate it?
Probably 2.2 for my enjoyment.
I'll give it 2.
2.5 at best. Yeah, 2 that level.
Yeah, 2 or 5. Yeah,
But I didn't enjoy it.
It's also you have to mark it lower by comparison with what's come before, because it's almost like oh by the way, sorry guys, pause. Just take this. You can't be going to, I don't know, Five Guys, not even Five. You can't be going to Top Burger joints and there's always makes you a Big Mac and says tick. So
Yeah. But yeah, that is Invincible episode 4. Not a great start, but yeah. Moving on, Daredevil season 2 episode 1.
Yes.
We are back in the world of Daredevil, and this is a setup for what the new season is going to hold. Before we go into it, did you guys like it?
I liked it.
Nothing.
Nothing did. Yeah. I think I'm more on the line with Kex on this in terms of my end. It's so fair to be fair to the episode. It's a setup episode. We are basically just being introduced to the characters in where they are now. And Daredevil has a new costume.
Yes.
We are seeing where BB is, what she's trying to do. We are seeing what's that idiot's name? What he's trying to do. The guy that goes around with her that works for Fisk.
He's very annoying. Now I was looking at that guy and I was wondering is it that
Deputy
Deputy?
Gandolfini's son? I'm like, is it that this guy is a bad actor or
No, I think it's a good
I
explain.
actually think he's a very good actor. I think
I think it's the role he's playing.
Yeah,
I don't see it.
I think the character is meant to be that annoying.
Yeah, I think it's the character.
Yeah,
he has that. Yeah.
I have no.
He's not meant to be
I think it's just
charismatic
a
like
character,
that.
and I said to myself, there must be a very bad ending for this guy to make it all worthwhile.
Or a great ending. He wins.
His eagerness is just funny to me because I'm like I don't.
It's like one of those. I fought ass backwards into a good job. I've never really earned it, but I'm doing all this, and I'm just living. Everything's just working out for me, and he's just and he wants BB, but he's not gonna get BB. I mean, look at Frank they gave to him. So it's just one of those. I can imagine that type of person, and in real life, that person would annoy you.
Yeah. those characters exist in real life, like that exact archetype. You've
Yeah.
seen them in your workplaces,
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
them in real life. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I get it. Then for Daredevil and Karen, they are both on the run from the law. They are fugitives, basically.
Yeah.
They are starting a network of resistance. The episode opens up with Daredevil assaulting a ship that was bringing in weapons for Wilson.
For Kingpin.
And then it crashes the ship in the middle of the what's this thing called?
He does not crash it. Let's be
actually, they
the captain crashes it because they were told to. I mean, that is like
Yeah.
the worst thing to tell someone to do, and they don't know whatever. The weapons are just basically lying out there. In the
No,
middle of
I get the logic, but it failed. They failed in how. They failed in the fully capsizing it because it didn't go down all the way down and it was stuck halfway. So it's blocking blocking access for other ships as well. So it's like a double. Yeah, it's like two double jeopardy. Really, you got these guns that can be recovered, which would be not good for Wilson Fisk, and then you also got the fact that it's disrupting other sea traffic.
Yeah, I think one thing that struck me as very funny in this episode was when Daredevil and Karen were surprised that Wilson blamed them for it. That this happened. They're like, oh no, whatever we do to him, he comes back and he spins and he gets back. I'm like, what did you expect he would say happened to the boat? You think he will come out and say, oh, my boat of guns got attacked by Daredevil and so...
No, no, it's not. I think that's a bit...
I didn't think of it.
I didn't really
I saw their reaction, like they were reacting to it like, oh no, he has foiled our master plan once again, and we have to come up with a new. I'm like,
no, it didn't foil the master plan.
Not like it foiled, like this was a big stumbling block.
No, their plan was
imagine
to hurt him.
Yes, sorry, go.
That's
what I was going to say.
Yeah, he is hurt.
And then he turned around.
He's hurt, yeah.
Yeah, he's hurt. But what he's not doing is, okay, I'm hurt. I need to sort this out. But at the same time, guys, just blame them. A cover story.
So it's like you punch someone, and you think the person is going to be hurt, but the person kind of dodges it or absorbs the
dodge it.
You back.
No, it's hurt, but it's coming up.
It still hurts you.
Yeah.
You know, they didn't expect that.
So I want to ask, in this episode, what was Daredevil's plan? If everything went according to his plan on the boat.
In this episode or in this...
No, for the boat. What was his
what exactly what
end
happened?
goal?
It wanted to expose the guns and disrupt his operations.
Okay, you know what? Okay. This is what he wanted to do. He wanted to capture the captain.
Yes.
Or the first mates.
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe torture them or make them
yes.
So can I make a point? He wanted that evidence as well of those which is why those guys sank it. And remember, he removed the watch of one of those guys and put it in one of those cases. Yes. So I know at some point he's going to try and locate it. Because he can hear that watch. I was thinking to myself, how good is his hearing is. They can hear that watch underwater. But that's what they're doing. That's what the plan is.
But okay, so let's go with that then. So that's the big plan for Kingpin's apparently shipping in weapons for the CIA, apparently, and the CIA comes in when we see where the governor was trying to tell Kingpin to shut it down or whatever, like you're overstepping your boundaries, and then we get this very cartoonish politics scene where the CIA comes in, shuts them all up, and tells them to agree to work with him, just to show why Kingpin has so much leeway in this particular. I think they are setting up that Kingpin is going to do some shit, and they don't want people asking questions like we're asking in season 1 that he's just a bloody mayor.
Like, where the fuck is the governor?
Right. So no, and here's my question.
Yeah.
And
why are they dealing with him?
I'm not American, so please, listeners, forgive me. Is it possible that a city can introduce their own laws, like criminal laws, at city level? Because this is what this guy is doing. As far as I can understand, that New York has its own. Now, maybe that happens in real life. I don't know. I just find it a bit strange.
For example,
go on.
I don't know American politics, but like the stop and frisk law that New York introduced, the mayors introduced in New York, I remember that very clearly.
So
that it was a New York specific law. and it's an illegal law. It wasn't.
Oh,
I don't think the legality of that law was contested, as far as I'm aware.
but was it
So
a
it has
law,
to be contested. They can.
or was it a
Yeah.
procedure? Because you could just put it out because there's crime. I want you guys to start doing frisk and search.
Yeah.
But in this place, he's actually saying he's talking about legislation and that's what I guess that's why that what's that guy? Was he the DA? No, the Attorney General and the governor, the Lieutenant Governor came and they were trying to argue until they got shut down by the CI. And again,
No, I think they set that up in season 1, the Freeport thing, where the Freeport belongs to
the Freeport
whoever-
is non-legal. That's fine. That Freeport. There's no law that applies to that place, which is why Kingpin wanted it.
weird.
Sorry,
Yeah.
but
Which is weird, but okay.
Yes.
yeah, but that was the whole subplot of season 1. But what I'm saying is the law I'm talking about was the law about calling vigilantes
Anti-vigilante.
terrorists and he's going to have these trials. Again, okay, I'm going to have these trials. And again, this is maybe again I'm not American.
Yeah.
Is it city that
In
controls
Mayo?
trials? Yeah, so I'm really confused by all of the legal wrangling of this.
What exactly? What power does Kingpin has as a mayor exactly?
Well, it seems
Like it feels weird.
in this particular city. It seems like he's the king.
It's like the president. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So I don't know, but then again, I'll be completely honest. The American
Law, yeah, I guess we don't know, yeah.
is it like executive system is
Yes.
is very, very odd in the way, because I know that typically the mayors of especially New York, they tend to almost have these extra executive powers where I don't know whether it's Giuliani or whether they tend to be able to do certain things that typically be like. And in fact, sometimes they take the federal to court or they take the states to court and they'll say,
okay.
I know that they can. I know they can declare curfew.
Yeah, which is fine, yeah. Which he has done. I think he has done that.
So I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. America is just
Still,
not
Did you guys catch the Fontaine name drop?
yeah.
Yeah.
The Fonte was who called the
CIA
agent
guy.
to tell him to
Yeah.
back up.
Yeah.
The CIA guy tells him, yeah. So I caught that.
Valentina?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't.
So that phone call he took in the office, that was her
Yeah.
on the call.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shit character.
Yeah.
Right, so can I say something?
Yeah.
Last season,
Yeah.
Born again last season.
Yeah.
To me, this fights, the two fights in here, I enjoyed it more than anything from last season.
Really?
Yes. Remember, I had some issues with last season's the way they cut it, the darkness, and that you had to rewatch it. This one I enjoyed it a lot more, especially the Billy Cop action. I really enjoyed it.
I was bored. I'll be honest. I was bored with the fight.
This is part of why I like this episode more than anything else. The two fights.
So-
we had.
I don't know. For me,
I did not like how the last one ended, and we'll come to that in a minute.
yeah.
But I like the choreography of it all.
Okay, I'll give you that. But this episode, I was completely bored with the fights. I was like, be done with this quickly. It wasn't interesting to me.
So I agree with you.
Yeah. Like, oh yeah, you're beating these bad guys. Okay. You throw
Yeah, I
your
agree with you.
like I didn't care for the choreography or the.
It was I'll beat this one, then I'll scream because I'm angry. Then I'll beat this one again. I'm like, okay, you already done that. I mean,
Yeah.
the first season one of Born Again.
Yeah.
The fight with what's that guy's name? Knife guy, Bullseye.
Bullseye.
At the start. I
Yeah.
thought that was a bit dark.
Yes.
I thought that was a bit dark. Agreed. So that one I couldn't see much.
I thought
I knew it was cool, but it was too dark.
on repeated watches,
Yes.
it was technically difficult to pull off and done well, but you almost had to rewatch it 3 or 4 times to catch all the.
Yes, correct. Right. Spot on.
Yes.
All the ricochets and all the.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So the one he had with Muse in the sewer, I liked that fight. I like that fight a lot.
I remember that fight. Yeah.
Yeah, where there was even the part that News was trying to run and he threw his billy club to like,
Yeah.
you're not going anywhere. So I think that was I like this the fights in this one. I was like,
I'm not invested in the fight. I do not care about because I know it's going to be this guy. There was no opposition to him in the fight. There's like, okay, he's just fighting some random guns just to establish himself. Do fast and stop wasting my time.
Do fast and stop wasting my time. It really felt do fast and okay.
Let's move on.
Needs to move, man. Yeah, he's wearing his black. He's wearing his Shadowland costume here now.
Mike, you're spot on. I was trying to remember the title of that run. Yeah, it is Shadowland.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was nice. It was nice. I thought it was a nice costume. So what do you think about Matt? Sorry, today.
I wanted to say something about the corruption in this episode. I was going to say that some of the corruption in the episode is very cartoonish. Like when I was going to say that, then I remembered America's politics.
I was going to say.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, this makes like when what's it called? The DA came to speak with what's her name?
Yes,
his partner, the law firm.
Yeah.
And she was like, like, oh, there's not going to be a trial, blah blah blah. And when the psychiatrist was speaking with this guy Schwartzman in prison, I'm like, no matter how badly Schwartzman is, this guy has money. You can't do this to someone. You can't act this way to somebody that has money.
And look, remember, these guys, they've all been disappeared. Though. These people are not in
all been disappeared. He doesn't have access to his lawyer. And this one,
they've disappeared. These people are not being held in any jail. They're not being held. They are totally disappeared.
And they're about to go for trial for these people.
No.
And it's like it says something that is very clear that I did not appoint you to be my psychologist, so there's no way this thing would be admissible in court.
Yes.
And then she threatens him with some bullshit to answer some questions. I'm like,
what? Is that what I say bullshit?
No, I'm saying that no matter what she says, even if she gets the answer she does, there is no way this will be admissible in court. Because at the end of the day, his lawyer did not approve.
What means not admissible in court? This guy, you're a joker. It's not. They're telling you that if you don't do this, when they get to court, they own the court, they own the judges. What are you talking about?
See, if this was Punisher or a random poor person that doesn't have money for lawyer, I'll be like, I get it.
They are framing this guy. They are framing.
I'm saying that no matter how much you frame him, frame him fully.
Yes.
The fact that is not his own lawyer that appointed
let me tell you. So you got somebody like
psychologist.
Wait, you got somebody like that. He's got money. Yes, he's rich, but he's going against the whole city, and rich people. They will finish him if they wanted to.
See, that part, they can finish him. Yes. I'm not arguing that they cannot finish him, but I'm saying this particular storyline of the woman saying that, "Oh, answer my questions or else." That bit of evidence. Whether he answers it or he doesn't answer it, it doesn't matter. It's still the same ending. Yes, it can be thrown out.
Yeah.
So yes, I understand what you are saying today. Yes. But the problem is, what we are led to believe is that the level of corruption that is in this city right now is that they can set you up for anything, and you are going down.
We don't need that scene in the first place.
No, but sorry. Also, in that seat.
If that's the case, that they can set him up for anything, we don't need that scene in the first of asking him any questions.
In that seat, if you're telling me, answer these questions, or else, the or else was not that. Or else the or else was this guy's gonna come in now and start beating you.
I know, but today's point is that
yes,
there's no point in asking him. Just fill out the form. That I said, I killed this.
They're not in BTS. You are writing it down. You're not even like pressing the record when it's answering. So I'll say that I could just say no. That I didn't say any of this at any point.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's my own point. Like, what's the whole point of going to the rigmarole of saying, okay, I'm asking if you've gotten to the point where you control the courts, you control his own lawyers, you control the then there's all this thing is pointless. It's like otherwise, if there's a case,
but you'd be surprised how people do go through a charade. People do go through a charade of fully process where they know that fully
this
well.
Is not a process.
They go to
even as a charade, this is not a process because if you are going,
go on.
No, Kex, go on.
No, what she was doing to me actually seemed like a very pointless exercise. It's actually it's true because okay, you are going to set this guy up. That was the point in which because I forgot in season 1 that this woman has actually embraced being a bad guy
Yeah.
Yes,
because she's clearly a bad guy now. She's asking him questions, leading questions, and it doesn't feel like she's trying to get to the bottom of something or to the bottom of his psyche.
No, she's
So why are
already
you writing all
writing
those?
fake answers. Already
Like, why are you writing? Why are you wasting time? Like,
saying hostile. This
that made it clear to me that oh, I forgot you're now like firmly a bad guy because I thought you were still
See,
like trying
Kex,
to
the thing I didn't like.
that was your reading of it, but what they were trying to show was that oh, she came here to actually record it, but she has a PTSD, and that's why when he answers in the negative, the camera would tilt. She will remember Muse, and then she will now choose to be bad. But I'm like, it doesn't work that way. You're already bad already. The fact that you're working like this.
I didn't even read that.
Oh, you didn't catch it. Like whenever she asks a question and the guy is he doesn't answer her directly, and she now gets angry. You'll see that there will be a tilt of the camera. It will tilt sideways. Then you'll see maybe Muse or some blood.
I was
and
saying Muse thing, but
I saw it, but I didn't think that was
even when
changing the answers. She's
no,
only
even
going,
when they called her to change,
yeah.
when they called her to change her answers, when the guy called her to change her answers, before she answered, the camera tilted in that direction again.
So here's my biggest issue. My biggest issue was not the interview with Swartman. My biggest issue was that call.
Yeah.
Because in my mind, hang a minute, no, you've already put bullshit down anyway. Why do you need another call to?
So I think it's
to
the level of corruption.
You know.
I think it's the level of corruption. Like they're trying to show her sliding down the slope. Where at first she was just biased. Yeah, at first she was just biased against Swartzman. Okay. Now she's actively picking wrong answers to frame him.
She are we being told that she's now equated vigilantes to villains?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
that's
even though she was saved by vigilante.
Oh no!
But her mind would not work that way. Let's be honest.
My mind don't work that way.
Yeah, it will be.
She's focused on the trauma.
All of them are bad. Stop wearing masks. You know, so rather than
okay.
So again, I cannot stand Karen. I really can't. Karen.
I wonder if they're gonna go with the.
I don't like Karen.
The story from the comics. For her, if they ever go that, would they? Where's Kex?
No, they can't go that route. They can't go that route. They can't go that route. Is the Netflix show that they can't go that route? Nah, it's too much. It's too much.
Question. Okay, so let's put so they're now hunting for these two sailors. The what's it, anti-vigilante task force found one of them in his brick shop and basically executed him. And now we had this other one that he's still alive, right, at the moment.
Yes.
Yeah, so potentially he might help. Well, I guess that's what they're trying to say, that he might be somebody who might.
He's going to rat and help.
Rat out against.
Yeah.
No, sorry, go on. You were saying something?
No, against Fisk.
Against Fisk. But I'm not being funny. If I'm a criminal in this world, and I'm aware of Fisk and what he's doing, will I have the balls to rat against him?
No, I would not. I'm not. I wouldn't.
The only thing that might make him rat out.
But no matter what, they know they're dead now. See, that's the problem.
Yeah. It might be revenge. Like, let's say Fisk has killed my friends and my family or something. I'm like, you know what? Regardless, even though I know it might not work, even though I'm going to die doing it, I'm going to.
Because he's going to die anyway.
Do that again.
Whether he rats or not, those guys are not. He's not letting them live.
I mean,
as shown by the first one.
This is.
What I would try to do is I'll try to get out of the city.
Yeah, which is I guess what they're both trying to do.
What he's trying to do, yeah.
That's what they're both trying to do.
I'm not.
I think the biggest. Yeah, I think the biggest issue of this story, which is also my favorite part of the story, is the politics and the actions making sense in terms of that level of thinking. I don't think these guys
You
are
know what?
good in that direction
I don't like
at
the
all.
politics. I don't like it because I don't understand the I'm trying to too much to make the legal sense of it make sense to me, which I think is the wrong thing to do.
It's not their priority. It's not their priority.
Because now all of a sudden we've got a mayor, we've got a governor, now we've got CIA. You know, it's just like a whole.
Like, it would be a lot easier if they embrace the fact that politics don't make sense, but they keep trying to offer explanations to me that makes it worse in terms of what they are doing story wise.
I don't even think that would be easier.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah,
easier.
because I see a lot of problems with like the legal storyline going forward, how they're going to bring down Fisk legally and morally going forward. I don't know. I don't see how that is going to.
What they're going to bring Fisk. Fisk is like I know. I have a feeling I know what's going to happen. Someone like Fisk. Yeah. So as in with regards to Fisk, I think the way it's going to end is he's going to do something monumentally stupid, and maybe rat himself out on national TV or maybe they'll get him so angry he will say what his grand plan is. It's going to be something cartoonish in terms of the way he. The people of New York now see who he is, and those BB reports that she's doing, the BBUH reports that she's doing, those are staged, right? With people saying, "Yeah,
yes,
New York is there."
yes. No, I think she's doing that,
and then she's also doing the other one.
Yeah.
Plugging on the side or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because remember, at the end of last season, that guy said, "Listen, you need to start doing some positive." Thing, so I think she's doing it, but yeah, I think she's also the one doing that satire one with King.
Yeah. I thought that satire one was funny. It looked like a little bit.
Yeah, but yeah,
I like
with
that.
Kingpin, yeah, I think one thing I don't like about this show, one thing I like and I don't like is that this show has been a bit ahead of the curve in calling out things that are happening in real life, politics. Like season 1, Trump centralizing power on himself. Season 2 with ICE and the anti-vigilante task force. It's like it's clear that these things were filmed before the inciting incidents happened.
Yeah.
So, but it's so annoying that they cannot take advantage of that to tell a great story with this thing.
Yeah.
It's like you have these good ideas, but you don't execute them well enough. That's why, like Kex is saying, it might end up with a big fight in the middle of court with Daredevil and Kingpin fighting and New York people cheering as Daredevil beats Kingpin up. I think it's going to be sad.
Yeah, I was watching the episode and I just couldn't get into it. And I feel really bad. I don't know what the blocker was.
Now, I would say this though. Some people have watched the episodes the entire season.
Yeah.
And the review was that the first 2 episodes are the slowest episodes, even though the person claims they are better than season 1, and then it gets super good. Like they claim it's really, really good, but yeah. Some caution is needed.
Who are we expected to? So, because I was watching this episode, and we didn't see any Frank. Is Frank in this season?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, we didn't see any White Tiger at all.
Because this might lead. I think this will probably or might lead into his
Spider-Man
one shot in May. No, his
yeah.
His
own standalone special.
Correct. We didn't see any White Tiger either.
Yeah, and I mean they're introducing the core cast. All of them are going to be in this season.
Yeah.
Okay.
But this is just setting the table and the pieces.
Are we going to see a trial? Are we going to actually see the trial?
Of? No.
Of Swordman?
Of who?
You don't think there'll be a court case?
I don't.
I think there will be.
I hope not, because the court is going to be annoying.
Watching this episode,
there's no way you can do a court case that it's not going to be vexing.
There will be a court case.
You think so?
I just had to say, what was this first episode?
Because it's Murdoch that is representing her. It's the lady that's representing him. That's a client.
I don't see it.
I don't think they have.
If they are doing a court case where this is not being immediately thrown out of court, It's
No,
I just don't.
it's gonna be one of those court cases where everybody's corrupt, but at the last minute somebody's gonna slip something to the judge that it's gonna be like a corruption versus underhand tactics to overcome crime. It's not gonna be like a pure legal debate.
I don't see them. I don't see either way. I don't see them doing it good, doing it well.
No,
Yeah.
So that's why I don't want to see a court case here, because otherwise,
if you do Daredevil and none of this goes to court, I'll be disappointed. The whole premise of a lawyer show.
I will be disappointed. But with the quality of writing on this show, I would rather not have it.
But there was some legal stuff in season 1, right? There was some courtroom stuff in season 1 with White Tiger, the one that died.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
we had that. Yes.
It doesn't need to be in season 2.
Sorry, it will be.
Do you think there will be some courtroom drama?
I think we will see that Swordman case is what we will see. I think that's what it's going to be around. We're going to see that
leading up
case.
to. Okay.
I hope in my heart of heart that doesn't happen, because if we have that court case and the first motion is not motion to dismiss, I did not see my client motion to dismiss the nonsense testimony of the psychiatrist.
You can do motion to dismiss. Doesn't mean they'll dismiss it now. You don't know America. Listen.
No, I get it, but I don't see this show properly. I think this show will just go along with it and have her fight a very stupid case without doing all of this. That it will be one of those weird law cases where you're wondering, why is your lawyer being so stupid, or why are they not saying these obvious things that are wrong? Like, I can see a case where she takes the evidence of the psychiatrist and say that's fact without questioning it. So no, they should not do a law case. I don't see them do executing at all. I really don't.
Sorry? I want it.
I really don't. Yeah.
I
know you want it, but it's the kind of thing that you watch and you complain.
No, obviously, if I want it a good one. If they do a bad one, I will complain. But I'm not going to say I don't want it simply because I'm scared they're going to do a bad one. So, I should just now watch bad show anyway. if Raj is bad, it's bad. I'm not going to avoid them saying, no, don't do cocktail because I think you're going to mess it up. Then I need to mess everything up anyway.
Okay. I'll remind you of this when they do the case. I'll ask you that at the end of the case would there have been better off if they didn't do this?
It would be better if they did it good. I will still complain if it's bad. In the end, you need to be able to do produce good writing. Even though I think nowadays in this world, good writing now seems to be like a very rare thing.
Yeah, it's getting more difficult. Okay. Cool. Are we ready to, I don't know, rate this one?
Yeah, I'm ready.
2.5.
Okay. All right.
Cakes?
2.5 out of 5 stars. I didn't find anything to wow me. I could have skipped the whole episode. I didn't find anything to wow me. I think maybe the only thing I liked, and I rewound it 2 or 3 times, was the bullseye
shooting.
That was probably the only thing I really liked. I was like, okay, more of that. I think at this point he might be like the person I'm looking forward to the most. But as a whole, Matt doing his own punch, vexed. I'm a bit tired of it. I don't like Karen. I'm looking at
You've never liked Karen.
I haven't. Apparently that woman has Karen. I'm not. I'm like, but yeah, guys. No. Yeah, 2.5 out of 5.
Okay. For me, I like this episode, so I'll give it a 3.5.
3.5.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I gave it a 2.5.
It's about you. You get 2.5. Yeah.
Oh, you already rated it. Sorry, I didn't realize.
Yeah.
All right then.
Right.
Okay, so next week, what do we got?
Still Daredevil, Invincible.
And Invincible.
Yeah.
And we'll have feedback on the Supergirl trailer.
Yeah.
I do feel like this.
But before we go, anybody reading any interesting comics? Got any interesting comics this week?
I've been reading Annihilation, so nothing new. I'm really, really behind. Really behind.
Trying to think what I've been reading this week. I can't remember top of my head. I know I've been reading. I read too much sometimes, and a lot of it sometimes blurs. but I don't think there's anything that stood out to
So you this
me.
week, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So do you?
No. I was trying to catch up on what's it called? Absolute Green. No, not Green Lantern. Martian Manhunter. I was finishing it up the
Okay.
issues I had.
I feel I've got one issue of the new ones to read.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, guys. Thank you very much for listening. This has been episode 280?
Yes.
Now on
280.
Remember to rate, like, subscribe. That one. Oh, today. Sorry.
See you later, guys. That's it.
That one.
And once again, guys, thanks for listening, and we will see you later.
Boom, boom, the drums are